Hey there, past me. Future me here. It is Friday, and there's a bit of a change that I need to let you know about. I have not yet done this week's mantra summary. Usually, past me does that on Friday. Then future me edits everything and adds more on top during the weekend. In an attempt to have more downtime on the weekends, this week I have edited everything except for the mantra summary. Now I'll add in the future me parts and wrap it all up on today, Friday, the mantra summary. I hope you like it. Let's watch the intro. Hi there. My name is Alex, and I have some very modest goals. To do things for the betterment of society, to take care of my basal needs, and to never compromise on my morals. Let me introduce you to the two people who are helping me in this journey. Hi, I'm future me. And I'm past me. As past me, I make the plan for the week, execute the plan, and then talk about how it makes me feel while I'm doing it. As future me, I detach myself from the results of the plan, analyze it, and then make a better plan for next week. And together, we are going to make gratitude happen. Hey there, future me. Starting with exploratory yoga. Right now, it's myself and Tara. I'll let you know who else shows up as we go along, but for now, let's explore. Hey there, future me. So happy Monday. Somehow I've planned out my entire week so far, including all of the Instagram posts I'm going to take, all of the yoga classes I'm going to take, a loose downtime schedule, and how I will be working my evening routine. Because that's my big goal this week. It's to get my evening routine into a place where I can successfully set myself up for the next day. Next is this thing that I am so excited about. I've got all my student cards. All of these people wrote down their name, why they do yoga, and anything else that they wanted me to know. So I'm going to take the Blake cards, and anybody who I see that I know their face exactly, then I rewrite them. Good to go. With all the people who I couldn't identify, that's my challenge. This week, when I see them in class, to get to know a little bit more about them so that I can more easily remember them next week. I want this to represent the people who follow me on social media. I really don't want my social media to get huge. It's fine if it does. I certainly wouldn't have a problem with it. But social media is a tool. We get to use it however we want to use it. And the way that I want to use social media is to help make gratitude happen by knowing the people in my community, by having a connection with them. All right, that's all. I'm going to get to it. Well, all right, future me. Here's what we got done. All these cards. All of those. We made our new ones. That is 12 people from Appfolio who I will never forget. The way that it worked for me to do this is to look at a card, look at a name in a card, and if I have to think for more than 3 seconds on what that person looks like, try again next week. Let me give you an example. I look at a card. Oh, I know who this is. Good to go. Next example. I look at the card. Oh, I know who that is. Wait, do I know who that is? Yes, it was who I thought it was. It counts. Next option. Ooh, oh yeah, I know who that is. Nah, it took too long. Gotta do it next time. And then, oh, I've got no idea who that is. Definitely next time. And probably the next 4 or 5 times. Cool, if I can get like 12 of these done a week, if I learn 12 people per week, that'll be totally good. Good to go. It won't take me too long. Just like 10 weeks, 20 weeks, 30 weeks. I loved doing these cards. I was so very reinvigorated by teaching. I do have to reflect on how I did it though. because the verbiage I used when telling people to fill these out was, "This is for my eyes only," and "These are only for me." Then while I was studying and rewriting them in order to help myself remember, I was so excited by why people do yoga that I shared some of them anonymously on Instagram. I posted 2 pictures of their handwriting and one that I rewrote in an Instagram text. Upon further reflection, even though it was anonymous, I believe that sharing my students' handwriting after saying what I said was a violation of satya, which is a Sanskrit term for truthfulness. I apologize for my actions, and in the future I will make it more anonymous by doing the 3rd post, which was just rewriting it and maybe even rewording it in Instagram text. If you're listening to this and you have further thoughts on the matter, I would love to hear them, because I'm just trying to do my best and I don't always know what the best thing is. Now let's have some fun in a rusty jam session. Hello, future me. We're gonna play some music. We have our recurring players. Mr. Kush on the bass. Mr. Ethan with all the drums. I will be over here on the acoustic guitar. I'm just gonna practice making my fingers work. You can practice making your fingers work, and he's gonna practice being brush, doing all the brushes. Again.
I'm gonna go a little bit louder than I usually do.
It's a test. That was really fun. I'll probably be playing more music in the near future. Next up is a very monumental moment, and I have a lot of excitement for the potential of this. Hi, future me. This is Sean.
Hello.
This is the inaugural event of the gratitude cards. Sean, you are receiving the first gratitude card. This is supposed to be an act of karma, a physical representation of how karma works. I would like to say how grateful I am for having been a part of your life and having you been a part of my life, because it's been a long journey since you did like the first power training that you did, and I helped coach that, and then all of the sculpt training and everything that you've done. And what I really see is like how you take this practice and then really wanting to do something that was a whole lot more meaningful in life. So this is me saying thank you for every role that you've played in my life. The purpose of it is not for you to hold on to it forever. The purpose is that you can now take this gratitude that I've given you and pass it on to whoever you feel grateful for in your life.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, past me, you did it. You started the snowball effect of gratitude. I will give one of these gratitude cards out each week. I'll make an Instagram post about it on Thursdays, and each card has a different hashtag associated with it. It's a numerical hashtag, so this one was hashtag making gratitude happen 1. Next one will be making gratitude happen 2, so on and so forth, up and up and up. That way, if you want to participate, you can check the hashtag and see the kind of gratitude this card has had throughout its life. If you're watching this, I hope you receive a gratitude card soon. Today was a very interesting week, and we have some things to talk about to wrap up. First off, the big goal this week was to make my evening routine better so that my morning routine would feel easier, and I fucked it up. I just didn't do very well at all in keeping with what I wrote down to do, so that's just going to carry over into next week. Actually, this whole week sort of felt like messing up one after another, from the student cards, posting them on Instagram, to failing at the evening routine. And then when I taught class this week, I just did far too many things that were new for me to teach and new for my students to learn. By no means were they bad classes, but I know that I can do a lot better than that. So it's a significant area of growth for next week. Finally, I want to wrap up with the road to IYT, my journey to get to the Integrative Yoga Therapy program at Kripalu. I have now sold 10 of my future yoga therapy lessons. That means that I've raised almost $600 to get to Kripalu. That's not even close to what it costs to get to Kripalu, not to mention not working for a full month. But I have a new plan for next week. I'm going to post some videos of me performing private lessons and use that as a way to sell more yoga, to sell more of me teaching whatever it is that you want to do. I want to do it with you. So my goal for next week is to sell 10 more of these. I'm going to need people to buy more than one. So how do I want to sum up this whole week? This week I had a lot of failures. Three big ones that I can really point to. So I'm going to go with, these are my failures, but my failures are not me. I am borrowing these failures and one day I will return them. Until then, I will care for them to the best of my ability so that they guide me to the place where I eventually need to be. Well past me. Until next time, keep making gratitude happen.
It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Feel insecure around you. We will hold them to shock as children. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, Nekzlo transition. Nekzlo transition.